Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival. Well, today we're going to be working on a freighter of our very own, so that way we have something for ourselves to work with and get around on the planets and trade and whatnot if we're the only ones around. So we don't get stranded on Titan again. That would be awesome. Well, I went ahead and laid out the framework of a freighter shell so I can get an idea of where I want to work with this bad boy. And now we're just going to start getting down to it. So this is the main shell, the main shape of the hull. Just a nice long freighter-esque feeling looking thing. But now we're going to fill that in and add all of our details and everything else. We are going to have a hangar bay. I haven't figured out if I want it in the front or if we're going to find a way to put it on the side. But considering we're going to be using hover vessels, I think we might have to manipulate something on the side. That's what I'm looking at. Alright, let's get some blocks. Let's get started. I am going to be fast forwarding this, I'm sure, but we'll see if I can do this in an episode without all the music so you can actually see it step for step. Crap. As we put this one together piece by piece. Because we always do the time lapses and all that, and it's just like, It's not so personal. It feels like I'm pushing away from you guys too much doing that. I don't like it. I do not like that. I like being involved with you guys. Us going through all this step for step together. But we're going to do a weird front shape design on this thing. So we figure out if we want to bring it in some more first. So let's finish off the top part. Find out where we sit with that. But if this episode tends to go a little too long, then the second part I'll probably put to a time lapse, throw in some music, and go from there. Alright, I kind of like that. Alright, so in that case, there we go. Trying to get used to working with the drone still. We're going to want this to come 2 over. Just like that. That's only 5 wide, that's fine. We're going for a small one this time. I'm trying to build small, guys. But still armored and has a good shape to it at least. Some interesting design. Sweet. Now, from the sides here, this is definitely going to be filled in. So we're going to go like this. Alright, so that's going to be the front end of our ship right there. Probably add some antennas or something to it. If we do put a hanger on the front, it's only going to be a little hanger. It's going to have 5 wide for the door. Which I got a cargo container over there with all our stuff in it. I always try and pre-craft everything we need, so that way we don't have to end up going back and forth for everything. The other aspect is, do I want to shrink that down 1 or no? It's only 4 high to begin with now. Well, let's see where we want to put the cargo bay on the sides. Alright, so this is our front end section. We know that. Our rear is actually going to look exactly the same as the back. So let's get back here and do the rear. And no, nobody make no dirty comments in the comment section about coming back here and doing the rear. Even though it is funny, it's inappropriate. I do know you guys. there. Backside is going to be a little different from the front. I've actually been trying to figure out the shape and the hull and everything for the past couple of hours. Just, I couldn't get it right in my head. I still have it, I don't have it right in my head how I want it, but I have a good idea. So that's why I put the framework out. I always use trusses. Always use the trusses to set up the initial framework for it. It's a cheap block to use. And if we happen to lose them for some reason, like in the past before you actually got the whole block back, wasn't that big of a loss. But it still works out really well for using as a blueprint or a framework to figure out what you want to, where you're going with it. It only takes one hit in order to tear it down, whereas combat steel takes two, so it takes twice as long to remove it and put things in that you want. Now, this is actually where our engine's going to be, right here. I haven't decided if we're going to manipulate the front to be just like the back or not. I did put that in the right spot, right? Okay. But I don't think I want to make the front exactly like the back. When it comes to the engine pods sticking out, this is where the engine's going to be, is right in here. There's going to be a blue engine there, there's going to be a blue engine right there. I might have insert ones here. Insert here. Right in the back here as well. So it'll have 4 forward thrusters, 2 left, 2 right, and 2 reverse, 4 up, and possibly only 2 down. We'll just see where that takes us. Alright, so we got that set up. Now, one thing to consider. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it flat and go on top. Yep, I actually think I'm going to do it just like that. Okay. So, we need to go over one more or no? Because we have to seal this. See what it looks like when we go over one. Yeah, it looks like the second half's definitely going to be a time lapse for you guys, because it's going to take a while. It always does. Alright. Okay, I think there's a decent gap right there. And then for this part here... Eh. Oh, what a tough one to figure out now. Because I don't like the way that looks. I guess it wouldn't hurt to just do it, put the engines in. See if we even like it. So let's go ahead and put that in there. I know that side's got it. Go grab ourselves 2 engines, throw it in there, and see what it looks like. Something tells me it might not fit the way we're looking for. We might have to slope it out. Which actually isn't a bad thing either. I can do it still with 1 block, actually. Where are they at? I only need 2 of you for right now. Come on now. Alright, let's go from here. That's what we want right there. Actually, we might want to sink them in too. Alright, let's try something else. So we know for a fact it'll end up being this one that we use. Scoot back a little, take a look. It makes it definitely look like a thruster pod, but I don't know.
Buddy joined your channel.
Welcome to the recording, Dream. How's it going, buddy?
Not too bad, my friend, not too bad. You're building something about a trade center.
I am.
Can you stick it to Wolf Faction? I nearly landed my tank next to you.
Ouch. Yes. It shouldn't attack on private, though, but okay, it's done.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't want to blow it.
Roger that.
Okay, no worries, man. How's it going, by the way?
Doing good. Was having a hard time figuring out a decent shape and design to go for, but I finally got something.
Cool. That's alright then. Is it okay to sit here with you? Or are you...
Yeah, go for it.
Alone? Oh, sure.
Hey, if you got any ideas, I could definitely use some help with that.
Flying in now. This is the good thing about Fenris. Tank that can actually fly.
They can actually fly. You gotta love it.
Just take off the mountaintop. Whee! What do you want?
Yeah, I'm designing myself a little freighter. I'm gonna have side cargo bays on this thing. It's just gonna look similar to what it looks like now, anyways. Just elongated, freighter-esque feeling. Just a simple ship. I'm trying to do something small. Everybody laughed at me earlier.
This is something I was apparently told to come on and say. Having already been up and joined with the rest of the crew, as it were, they did mention the fact that you were having a size issue.
And here
I thought I can't really go on and say that. Right, okay, I'm here, mate. All yours. My God, what happened here?
I think the back end will work out just fine. We just gotta sink the engines in one.
Ah, we've got a new building. Ooh. Nice, now Dom's been busy.
Yeah, he's been real busy.
Honey. Right, whereabouts are you?
I'm just working on the back end. I just figured out engine design setup.
Okay. On my way down. Long ship.
No, 3. Wrong button. That button. Thank you. Let's see.
Go for a similar look to the Arctic dropship. Wide stripes down the side. Very large. Very large.
It's not that large compared to normal things.
Compared to some of the stuff we've built, no, but I mean, in comparison to the rest of the stuff we've currently got on the server, from what I've seen.
Actually, it's just smaller than some of the stuff I've seen the freelancers having over there.
Alright, okay. Cool.
So let's put it from right here. Get rid of 2. Yeah, I'm trying to do it so it doesn't feel cramped and it doesn't feel excessively large.
I think you've got the body shape is plenty big enough for that. Because with the back end, quite a narrow ship, so you're going to have 2 stories tops at the back. So your engineering and your fuel tanks and things like that. That'll cover up most of the ship up to the cockpit area.
Yep.
And the cockpit forward is just going to be
up on top. I guess. The cockpit's going to be right here up on top. The forward section's just going to be the CV, the civilian CV hover vessels, cargo containers, constructors, whatever.
Yeah. The front section.
Yep.
Back section will be crew, engineering, and stuff like that.
Everything else.
Like what? Have you got food on you, by the way?
I actually do.
Oh yeah, move change.
Octavia always reminds me I need to eat in my comment section, and yes, she's absolutely right. I never pay any attention to that.
Every time, mate, don't worry. There's me sat here with no food and half a health bar as well, so I'll go and grab some from John's. Nakon's little stores in a minute.
See, I wanted to turn this into the side thrusters. That's all I wanted to use this for. But it's one too short.
Well, if this is a freighter, it doesn't need to go down to one of the 2-car blocks, does it? But we still need to put excessive thrusters just in.
Well, we can use the regular large thrusters on the side here. That I can do. Oh no, because either way it's still too wide. Shoot.
2x2, yeah.
I mean, if I'm going to expose my thrusters, I might as well just expose my thrusters. Unless I don't use this for those. You know, I'm going to
use those to mount the only weapon systems you've got.
Oh, I think I got it. I think I've got it.
Build the thrusters into the section. Actual body. But yeah, that always involves possible holes and oxygen.
Yeah, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to add to the body. Do we want to keep it hard-bodied over here?
Well, don't forget, freighters can be armoured to crap. Really loaded up with armour. What you want, really.
Shoot. I hate misplacing these stinking blocks.
Bloody drones. Hey. Play the drone. Go on. We do. Making drones. Can't put blocks where you tell them.
And they never listen either.
Oh.
Alright, so now we can actually put our thrusters in here. Just need to duplicate this on the bottom.
Gotta go and grab some food from Necron a minute.
Roger that.
Well, you don't know it yet, but alright, I'm gonna go and steal it. That's the best description.
Yeah, I've been doing that all day.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, now we're making progress. And we can still put our side thrusters right in here.
These your boxes on here?
Yep.
Ah.
Alright, so those will be our left and right thrusters. Sweet. Alright, so the only thing left is up and down thrusters and reverse thrusters.
Well, the up and downs can still go in here. Put them into the bottom here. You've got these thrusters already.
It'll be exposed
They're
on
going to
the
be
top.
They're going to be, yeah, they will be slightly exposed on top. But you don't get a lot of choice. They have to be exposed somewhere.
Oh no, I know exactly where they're going to be exposed. They're going to be
okay.
up and down is in the inside, easy peasy. It's the reverse ones I got to figure out now, because I'm not putting them on the front of the ship right here. That's not happening.
Make another pod.
That is what's happening.
They just knock one in about here somewhere.
Actually,
out there.
No.
You only need you
right
can
here.
have a little one coming off the
We'll
front.
just bring this forward more.
Why?
And make it just one pod. Screw it.
You could, yeah. All the thrusters in the one pod.
Yeah. Yeah.
What I do mostly. I gotta be honest, I've been doing that a lot myself recently. Just tuck it all in, yeah.
Alright, so that's where it's gonna go, right there. But forward more. Alright, so that's where the butt of it's gonna be. That's gonna come 1, 2, 3.
That's right in against the ship because you've only got one block the ship. You just gotta plonk it in here.
Wait a minute.
Look.
I messed this up.
No, I don't think so, mate. Seriously, give me a second. You take out that one and that one, still fit it. I'm going to paint some colours on the inside the box, just so you know what I'm on about. The back of the blue on that red section, yeah. And then when you build the, because I ain't got any blocks on me, when you build the wall in, it's just in one. So they're only going to get a clear shot at the nozzle from the side. Have it like half sunk in, in my opinion, an option. transfer the blocks back from where the entrance is. You get a diagonal from here. Let me go grab some blocks and show you what I mean.
Yeah, I got you. I'm working on figuring that out now. 2,
Okay.
3, 4.
They look like ram scoops on the side then. Is that a 45 going into that?
No, they're the 32s.
32s.
Trying to make it look a little bit different here.
Yeah, not criticising me, just asking.
I think I'm gonna have this actually meet the wall flush.
Oh, no, this is a 45 here.
There we go. So this will actually meet up with the wall perfectly and flush. And
This is the ones I was on about, mate. This one and this one, wearing a 45, if you made those two 22s, what are we doing?
Making a ram scoop.
I'm getting a bit confused. Oh, I see. Alright.
I like where it's going, so let me just keep going with it, and then I'll have to manipulate it later.
Yeah, carry on, mate. I'm just watching. I was in, like I said, just here.
There you go. It actually meets up with that one just fine. Just pull out the drone. Now I gotta go do the same thing to the other side. Oh, shut up. Eat your food. And that one goes there, and this one goes here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use these so that way there's actually a one black gap in between the exterior and the interior.
I was thinking.
Because you have to have it exposed and only covered by glass or shutters and whatnot. There we go.
Right, and then when you drop the red marks, you got those all up on the inside. That's it.
And right here on the outside, I can just put the shutters or the glass on there. It'll be fine. Do a little bit of protection too.
Yeah, I use just the walkways, but yeah, same principle. Shutter, window, or walkways is fine. Not a huge amount of armor, but it's just something.
Exactly, it's better than nothing. Alright, let's go see what we gotta fix over here. Let's do these first. More that we have to remove. Okay. Ah, I hate the drone sometimes. There we go, it's actually repairing.
Just in the workshop looking at what Akron's done in here. It's quite cool.
Oh yeah, he's been busy.
Hey. Good job.
Dang it.
Got some twats going for it up the road. I'm gonna get to the top of the hill.
See progress.
Both thruster sides done now, is it? You just need up and down then, yeah?
Yep, they just go on the inside.
What? Put them the inside.
Yep, they just fit right on the inside hull. You'll see.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? You just placed in the wrong place again. You did.
Yeah, you did. They're not in the right place.
Well, come over
They're
there.
the little ones that I can see again.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, the first half. The second half, I will do a time lapse for you into a single episode so we can finish this thing off with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Saw how we did some of these angles and stuff that I know everybody has a hard time dealing with these things, and that's why I'm trying to throw all these kind of weird curves and angles everywhere so you guys can see it firsthand in normal motion instead of going fast forward and having to pause it. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to play hard and game harder, and until next time, take it easy.